Hello, my name is Josh Alpert, PGA golf professional, founder of Good Swings Happen Junior Golf Academy. We're here today to discuss how to responsibly conduct an organized educational program in a post-COVID environment. There's three aspects of this that we want to go through. The first is in the communication to the parent, and this happens well before the actual program takes place. How do we text, phone, email, and communicate with them exactly what it is that we're going to be doing with their kids, so that when they are with us, they know that we are running a responsible program. Number two is in the actual setup of the facility. Whether we're doing putting, whether we're doing short game, driving range, full swing, and or a tented area program, we want you to know that how we set our facilities up will really ensure that we can run a responsible program when your kids are here. And of course, the last aspect of this is when the instructor is with 4 players at one time, we want to be actually leading that program so that we are responsibly running it in a safe way, as well as making sure that those programs are educational and fun, so that your kid is not only having a great time with us at the golf course, but they're also learning aspects so that they can become a better player. Before we go any further, we want to make it crystal clear that we will always be following city, county, and back to golf guidelines when we conduct any program where youth are involved. For example, one of the things that we will be doing differently at our summer camps, if we are allowed to do them, is we will have our table and break station set up specifically so that each kid sits in the same chair every single time. Historically, we brought lunches in for our campers, and this summer we're going to make it so that the parent brings water, snacks, and food, and always stays in their assigned seat, so that we are always adhering to the 6-foot guidelines of staying safe when running a program. Communication is key. It is extremely important that parents feel comfortable dropping their kids off with us when they program. At Good Swings Happen, we make sure that we are sending email, text, and or phone calls to our parents so that they clearly understand that we will be providing a safe program when their kids choose to program with us. Now that pre-communication is complete, it's time to run a program. We're now here at our tented area. This serves as a creative station, our break station, and our snack and lunch station. We have set up our tables a little bit different in a post-COVID environment. We only have 4 players per table. Each player is safely 6 feet away from all other players, and we will make sure that each player is always in an assigned seat the entire time, so that nobody is touching chairs, nobody is touching other equipment. We are completely able to keep them in their tented area in ways that are safe. Something that we will illustrate in our pre-communications to parents and reinforce with all of our players is the need to follow guidelines at all times. Currently, all players and all staff need to wear masks when we are programming, and we intend to follow those guidelines throughout the duration of a program. The first thing that we will do when players come to program with us is explain to them exactly the protocol so that each of the players understands their role and responsibility in keeping our program safe. Obviously, we have the chairs set up here, spaced out so that the kids know to stay 6 feet away at all times. They will clearly understand our guidelines with respect to hand washing, only using their own equipment, and then when we get out into the programming phase, we're going to show them exactly how we run a program so the kids won't be running across each other when we program. Welcome to the putting green. So here we are. The kids have already checked in. They are completely clear on all of the safety guidelines that we're going to be using for the day, and it's time to play some golf. Here on the putting green, we have set up 4 stations, 4 players. Each of our players is going to participate by themselves on a skill-based station, and we make sure as a priority that everything is done with safety in mind first and foremost. That does not preclude us, though, from setting up programs where kids are going to have a great time and they're going to develop skills of golf. In this specific situation, we have a station set up where we have a mock hole, so players are going to learn how to play a hole, make decisions, and control their speed. We have specific areas set up where kids are going to make 3, 5, and 7-foot putts. We have my favorite station, the clock station, where we learn about break and green reading. And then we also have on the far side a lag station where players are going to be able to control speed. In this environment, we have 4 players completely spaced out with 4 different stations assessing different skills specific to learning how to be a better putter. And in this type of environment, we can do 2 things very, very well. We can be safe and responsible in our programming, and kids can have fun getting better at the game of golf. You've seen how we set up our putting stations. I want to make sure you understand that our short game stations, our driving range stations, will always be set up responsibly so that safety is our #1 focus and goal. That being said, this is a golf camp, and golf is a game where we're trying to have fun. So we're going to be safe, we're going to adhere to guidelines, but we're here to play the game of golf and have a great time while we do it. That's what I'm talking about!
As a reminder, and in these fluid situations that we live with every day, please remember to check your local agency guidelines, the Back to Golf guidelines, and other guidelines that we have posted on scpga.com. Good luck to you all, be safe, and be responsible.